Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an unexplained possession video. This one's about the automobile, the Golden Eagle. I've done videos about demonic possessions and cursed items. Go and check those videos out. It's one thing to suspect something about a specific item. It's a whole other thing to have a string of documented incidents, especially by law enforcement with police reports. This is one such item. Before I get into this, though, if you enjoy my content, it would really help me out if you could hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share my content on all of your social media platforms, and post a comment or two. Remember, I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Friends can still disagree. And check me out over on Rumble for my political commentary and weekly current events. If you enjoy a good book, check out my author page on Amazon.com. My pen name is H.L. Anderson. You can find all of my books there, including the one pictured here, The House Off Farrago Road. It is a fun little story about a house in New Orleans where the monsters all hang out. It's got a gargoyle, it's got a skinwalker, it's got a witch, it's a descendant of Jenny Greenteeth, she's a witch. It's got a druid, it's got a sentient tree that lives out back, there's a Russian sea devil that lives in the pond out back. I threw a whole bunch of mythological stuff in a bucket and wrote a story. So there you go. It's just a fun story. I hope you get it and I hope you like it. All right. In 1954, this is the Golden Eagle. In 1954, the police department of a small town in Maine purchased a brand new Dodge Coronet. It was painted gold with chrome trim, and they immediately named it the Golden Eagle. This was like the pride of the police department there. Everybody clamored to drive it. However, within 2 years, every officer who regularly drove the car was dead. The causes included murder-suicide, car wrecks, and one officer was found shot to death in his home, and his service weapon was gone. One mechanic who worked on it said that on the vehicle said that the car doors would open and shut on their own. Another reported that he heard the radio turn on even when the keys were not in the ignition. Locals believed that the car was cursed and that it hated cops. So, of course, the police department sold the car for a really, really discounted price. The family who bought it immediately noticed some strange things. They were initially happy to get it because they got an almost brand new car for, a really great price. But then the weird stuff started happening. The family dog would not go near the car. They heard metal creaking in the garage at night, and that got to be unbearable. When they got spooked at that and finally had enough, they parked the car in the driveway. But then the lights would snap on, flooding the living room with light. They would come on by themselves. One evening, the car was found idling in the driveway. The keys were hanging on a hook in the house, but the car was running in the driveway, just idling there. Neighbors reported seeing a dark shape in the driver's seat, which would watch them as they passed by. This spooked them so much that they made several police reports about it. The children said that they could hear the car breathing. Yeah, that'll freak any kid out. The family finally parked the car and covered it with a tarp. And when word spread of what was going on, local teens tried to... They're teenagers. They want parts off the car. They wanted to vandalize it, all kinds of stuff. Well, every teen who tried to vandalize it or steal parts off of it, they all ended up dead. Several had automobile and motorbike accidents. One was struck by lightning. It was just crazy. And all this stuff is documented, by the way. In the 90s, an artist purchased the car. She documented a lot of strange things. The car was impossible to start unless she was touching it. When she did touch it, and they got it to start, the engine purred beautifully. Tragedy surrounded the car, including a dog mutilation and a man being crushed under the car. He had it jacked up. He was working on it. The jack slipped, and he was crushed under the car. People who mocked the car online reported illnesses, accidents, and deaths. Finally, the artist hid the car, and it has not been seen since. This car is a bona fide legend in Maine, and it is spoken of in hushed whispers throughout the state. This car may very well have been Stephen King's inspiration for his novel Christine. We can't say that for sure, but yeah, I would say that may very well have been the thing. I don't know. If anybody else has any more information about this car, or knows where it is, or knows who owns it, or whatever, well, I wouldn't say who owns it, because we don't want to get that person. If you know who owns it, don't say it. But if you have any more information, or have any other stories about it, put that in the comments. I'm sure we'd all love to read it. I hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all.